Hey guys, welcome back to another podcast. So as you guys know, this is I've officially called it How We Hustle. And today's guest is Sonny, aka the Sonny Movement. Okay, Sonny, just give him a quick geo of what you do.
Yeah, for sure. So my name's Sonny Movement. I am a Twitch streamer. I try to stream at least 3-4 times a week. And yeah, you know, I've been posting content for a hot minute now, like on YouTube, Instagram, wherever. But my main purpose is, hey, just to entertain everyone, make people feel good.
So Sonny's been around for, I'm going to say, the start of my grind, to be honest.
Yeah.
So the way that I met Sonny was through sneakers, through hypebeast bullshit, right? So I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Right?
Yeah, no.
So your transition has been insane. I've watched you grow from a very young kid to someone that's super mature and understands what people want through content. So my first question to you is, how has sneakers and like that hypebeast thing sort of changed the way that you think about people or about the industry that you're in now, or like how has it evolved you?
It's crazy because the way I think about it, it's all about just like meeting people, like networking. Like I feel like no matter what avenue, no matter what like place you're in, there's always a form of networking. And when it came through sneakers, it was networking. It was making friends, and that's how I met you, HAO. And then same thing with my current grind on Twitch. The way I've managed to grow and the way I've managed to meet people is just like, hey, like I'm gonna check out your Twitch channel. I've become friends with them. I stay on their channel, and it's just like, no matter where I've been in life, it's just like the form of networking, meeting people, you know, you becoming friends with them and just like connecting to them. I feel like that's what I kind of seen and what I value as well.
So community is a big base of it. Like our sneaker community was a huge community, right?
It was.
So community is a very big base of how to become a content creator and how to actually network with people. So my next follow-up question to that is how do you feel like the community from YouTube to Twitch is? Because you did try YouTube for a bit, right? How do you feel like, what's the difference between the community of YouTube and the community of Twitch?
I feel like, so with Twitch, like everything's in real time. So what I've realized is that you have your regular people that always come in, you know, they say hi and they're about doing their stuff. But then you also have new people coming in every single day, and they're either number one, trolling you, number one, they're just trying to get to know you, and number two, you know, they're actually just trying to make a connection, they're trying to game with you. But then I feel like for me on YouTube, because like I didn't really get that big.
Pause, bro, you can't count. You just said one, then two. But anyway, yeah, keep going, bro. I was like, yo, you can't count, bro.
I can't count. Oh, but yeah, no, so on YouTube, I feel like for me, because I didn't really expand as much as I could have on YouTube, because I know I could have pushed that out more. But I feel like that real-time interaction is a big difference for me. I know like when a new video uploads, you get the comments. But then it's just like with Twitch, because everything's in real time. Like when someone like comes to your channel, follows you, like you immediately get it. I feel like that's my big difference. It's just that real-time effect that you get for like your audience.
Do you feel like, okay, so do you feel like YouTube people seems more fake? Like it's more pre-recorded, pre-edited, pre-thought of, like well thought out of videos, and then with Twitch it's more like, okay, cool, this is who I am and this is what you're gonna get. Like I feel like that's where you shine the most, because you're a very entertaining motherfucker. Like let's be real for like 5 seconds. Like you're the most entertaining person. Like me and Joe talk about you all the time. We're like, yo, Sonny's entertaining as fuck. That's it. But like, is that where you did not see YouTube going for you, because you couldn't really push your personality through YouTube because it's pre-cut, it's pre-edited. It's like you sit there and you're like, you know, this is not as funny as I thought, and you probably like overthought it, and you're like, you know what, this is not fun.
Yeah. So for me, the reason why I didn't continue YouTube is I wasn't satisfied with what I was doing. And as you said, like I remember making videos, I would record for like a 2-hour stretch. Yeah. And then the video would only be like what, let's say 10 minutes. Yeah. So I had to cut out so much stuff, and it didn't feel as like, I didn't feel as comfortable just pushing out the content on YouTube. Whereas with, as I mentioned, Twitch, everything's in real time. Like people get to see you for who you are. And that's the thing, like with YouTube, there's still a thing. I know you can make a connection with YouTube. It's just with me, I feel like I wasn't at my strong suit, like trying to like make that connection with the intended audience that I wanted to get for. So that's why I feel like on Twitch, because everything is more real time, I can like interact with people better. But that's the thing. That's because of my own personal strengths and weaknesses. I feel like when it came into YouTube, I couldn't properly navigate the way to create some sort of not success for like monetary wise, but just like that inner self success of just like, hey, like you've actually made a good video. Like out of all of the videos I made on YouTube thus far, which is quite a little bit, the only one I really enjoyed making was the what is the SONNY movement, because that was just purely about what that whole topic was at that time.
It's literally just about you. Like,
yeah.
It's technically just like a video about you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing Twitch part-time,
yep.
correct? I would call it. And you're,
yep.
you're currently working full-time.
Yep.
And we were speaking about this prior off camera, that you're looking to take the leap of faith. Let's call it the leap of faith. Right. Do you feel like you've calculated this? Is this a calculated risk, or is it just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go knee deep, and if I swim, I swim. Yeah. If I drown, I drown.
I feel like it is a calculated risk that I did take. So prior, like months in advance, I was planning the exact time I wanted to take leave from work just to see how things are. And then like, because the way I've unofficially structured the way I'm trying to like help myself not only grow on Twitch, but just to set myself out of like, hey, on this month we're doing this. So like before I took my first break on Twitch, I felt very fatigued, so I took a break, and I'm just like, hey, let's calculate the next 3 months. December, I was pushing out the random song I made for fun for Christmas. January, it's just like, hey, I got this big charity stream. And February, it's just like, hey, let's see how this full-time thing could go. So it's a very calculated risk. It doesn't seem like it's calculated, but like I've thought of, like I've always been thinking about this for some time. So it's a risk I'm willing to take, and then that's the thing. I know I have options to fall back upon as well if it doesn't go well.
So
yeah,
the next following question for that one is,
yeah.
Do you have money saved up just in case? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, how long have you been saving this money for? Because like a lot of people always ask me, it's the money value question. It's like, cool, I have X amount of dollars, and I think I want to start a clothing brand. I want to start Twitch streaming. Let's call it Twitch streaming.
Yeah.
All right. Like, how have you calculated? Like, okay, cool, this is enough for me to live on.
Yeah.
This is enough for me to buy dumb shit,
yeah.
and this is enough for me to do Twitch.
Yeah.
Right.
So in terms of calculating, I realized because I am a bit young, I don't have as much responsibilities as well. Like I'm still living at home, number one. So that's a lot of costs saved straight away, like food expenses.
See, I'm good that you fucking know that, because some motherfuckers out there, you don't understand how lucky they are that you don't have to pay bills, you don't have to pay, like, you don't know what electrician bills are, you don't know what fucking water bills are. Yeah, anyway, continue,
No, that's the thing. I realize that, like, I'm still living at home with my family, so I know that expenses is cut down. With me buying dumb shit, ever since I left my retail job where, you know, I was selling shoes, that's completely calmed down. I'm not buying shoes as much anymore. It's just like, nowadays for me, it's just like, hey, what can I buy to enhance my stream? But then I see that as like, you know, it's more of an investment. Yeah.
Correct.
So I've calculated how much I'm going to spend, and I know I have enough where like even for a whole month I can just take it off. And the thing is, Twitch, like my revenue isn't big, but then I still have a little bit of money coming through there as well. So it's okay.
So how does Twitch actually work on the revenue side? I understand how it works on the front end of it. How does it work on the back end? How do you get paid?
So in
That's
terms of
probably the most question, like, how do you get paid on Twitch?
So to get paid on Twitch, the main thing is like, so when you first make a Twitch account and you're trying to push, they have different levels. So first one, you're just streaming. The second step is where I am right now, you become a Twitch affiliate. So you have to reach these certain requirements that they set. So it's like you have to stream for 7 different days. I think you have to stream for 25 hours altogether. And you have to have a viewership of 3 average viewers per the whole stream. And then once you reach that, you reach affiliate. And then from that, you get paid from Twitch, where it's a 50-50 split, where Twitch gets 50, and then we get the 50 back. And that's through like bits, and that's through Twitch subscriptions. So you know your tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, where people pay for like ad-free viewing, and they get the extra emotes as well. So
I'm acting dumb on this, but I know this shit, right?
Yeah.
So the tier 3 one, right? So I've seen some crazy motherfuckers on the tier 3, and you pay like $50 a month, right? And all you get is a custom peace sign, or like a custom sunny emoji that just has you going like this or some shit. Like, right? So how do you move someone from a tier 1 to a tier 3? Like, have you thought about that? Like, a lot of people probably just are jumping on the tier 1. They don't get custom. They don't get a custom tag, or they don't get a custom emoji. They don't get a custom whatever. Like, how are you moving these guys? Like, there's got to be a business strategy to it, because you want everyone to be on that tier 3 account,
Yeah.
right? So tell me, how are you going towards this?
In terms of a business perspective, I haven't thought about it as much because I feel like it's hard to push. But then I've seen other people push, like when they say tier 2 sub, tier 3 sub, they're giving like extra benefits, like a handwritten note, or like someone gets a pin. So there's extra benefits that people are doing to like get the tier 2, tier 3, and that's something I've always thought about. I'm like, hey, how can I transition people from tier 1 to tier 3? But I want to make sure the benefits are good enough for them.
Handwritten note is definitely not a benefit. Like that's what I see. Like so guys from that move from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3, right?
Yeah.
Like the beneficial of it, it's very like
It's hard.
It's hard, and it's not interesting for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm not captivated to pay an extra $30 to subscribe to some guy, and all he's gonna give me is his face on a T-shirt or like a handwritten note, or like some bullshit on Twitch stream. It depends how much you love this person, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like the good thing about Twitch is it's the engagement, how connected they are from you, and it's not just like I'm trying to sell you tier 3, but it's like I'm gonna make you fall in love with me to get me to tier 3.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing that I noticed about Twitch. It's more personal interaction, more I must like your personality, I must like what you're doing, rather than like with YouTube. I feel like it's more educational, it's more informative, it's the entertainment value there is not as high as people think, because it's like you jump on Twitch, I watch you because you're entertaining.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you're just an entertaining dude. I'm not watching you because you're teaching me how to set up a microphone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
there's differences.
Yeah. Because on YouTube, the way that you jump on YouTube is because you're like, how do I fix my problem?
Yeah.
Like that's the normal algorithm of things.
Yeah.
That's YouTube.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If you're not on the trending page, the only way that you're gonna get found is someone has a problem, or needs to get educated, or they need something. They need something.
Yep.
It's more of a need basis than a want basis.
Yeah.
I would call Twitch a more of a want basis,
Yeah.
as in like I want to be entertained.
Yeah,
Like
I can see
please entertain me, and I watch some do dumb shit.
That's me right there.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so the money side of it is it's like it's more of a public relation. It will be more of a PR stuff.
Yeah.
It's more of like a shaking hands. I'm gonna give you a high five. Like it's more interactive than what it is on YouTube. Because getting someone to subscribe on YouTube, I can say like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
But 80% of my viewership they're not subscribed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like with Twitch, it's sort of like the notifications is better. Everything's just I feel like it's more lively, as in like more human.
Because it's at real time.
Yeah,
it's at real time. You see their emotions.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So the tier 3, right? The tier 3. If you had to have a way to really if money wasn't money wasn't a thing, how would you push these people?
So the way I would push it, this is my current thing, like of how I haven't thought about it too much, but then it's just like one of those future things of like, hey, everything's going right. Let's start thinking about pushing tier 3 for those who want it. Because that's the thing, I always say on my stream, it's just like, yo, I'm never your first priority in terms of like, if you want to sub to me, you can, but then it's just like, yo, you got bills to pay, you got stuff to pay. Just think of me like, if you do sub to me, like it's always appreciated, but I'll always look after yourself first. But then if it gets to the point where like, hey, let's start doing tier 3, tier 2. If I was gonna do tier 3, I would like, it's hard to think of because like it's that connection level, and it's just like meeting people more. It's just like I would have like, I don't know, like there'll be a night where it's only like 2 or 3 people. We'll just get on like Discord and we'll just all hang out, chill, have a good time together. Merchandise is an option as well. I've started thinking about doing that again, and like just like every single month they tier sub, they get like a t-shirt, they get a beanie, they get whatever for free, just like a whole collective, just to like add into that extra value of just like increasing that sub from tier 1 to tier 3.
So also with your Twitch, you're signed to someone.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So with me,
what does it mean to be signed to a Twitch some shit? I don't even know what it is. Can you please tell me the right terminology for this?
Yeah, so with me, it's I'm with this esports organization called Sabres. They're based in the UK, and the way they found me is like they watch my Twitch streams. They kind of scouted me. We're on the same level of growth as well. We're like, hey, we're both trying to do something. And with me, it's just like they provide me extra support when I need it. Like we film content together as well. So it's like another quote unquote content hub where like there's like people from the UK, people from like Canada, the States. We all get together and we're all recording like videos for fun. And but the only limitation is because COVID and we're not like we're in different countries. We're just like filming through like Zoom. But we're pretty much just helping each other out, you know, we're in each other's streets, we're gaming with each other. It's more of like a community-based type of thing where like we're all just helping each other out. We're all just having fun with each other. And there's no like, like we're not getting paid for it yet. It's just like we're all just trying to establish something together. And it's been fun so far.
So what is the point of it though? Like I understand that it's community and stuff like that. Is there an end goal for it? Like just say for example, like is like the only example I would say is phase.
Yeah.
Right? Is it going to be like a phase? Is it going to be like what is it going to be? Like what is the
That's an ambition. That's an ambition. So Sab, he's the owner. His ambition of it, he wants to create it where like it's gonna be like 100 Thieves. It's gonna be like phase where like, you know, it's just like people getting together, just making content, and a lot of people are enjoying it. It's very ambitious. But then that's the thing. I've spoken to Sab for hours, and I can see his commitment, and I can see the way we're pushing content. It's sort of in that right direction. But then for something to be small to become big, it takes time. So that's the thing, because it's still in its like infancy stages where we're still just slowly growing. Like I see its potential, and that's the reason why I'm just like, because like there's other like content creation teams that you can join on Twitch, but they're not as active. Whereas the approach that I've seen with Sabers, they've genuinely like we talk on a daily basis. Everyone's communicating with each other, and like when you click the team of lists of like who's actually there, there's more than often than not we've interacted with some like with one another. But then with other content creation teams on Twitch, it's just like, hey, you're gonna have this team on your name, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to it.
It's like having a clan name for no reason.
Yeah.
It's sort of, yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but Sonny speaks very intelligent. You're a very intelligent person, right? So a question that people have asked me is did I go to school? Right. We spoke about this before. You have gone to school.
Yes, I have.
Please explain to me what your degree is. He has a degree.
Yeah. So my degree is a Bachelor's of Business, major in marketing.
And how do you feel like this has helped you through Twitch? Has this helped you through your creative journey of what you're trying to do?
I guess in terms of marketing, yes. It's just like, but then that's the thing. A lot of it as well is just that self, like myself from the get-go. Like I've always been that person that's like just like went out there and talked to people, regardless it was on like Facebook, in real life. I've always networked, but then it's just like the marketing, like it gave me some like finer points of like, hey, this is how you should try to look upon things. And it's giving me a new perspective of thinking in terms of like just learning and like actually just like handling like, I guess my Twitch career so far. But yeah, it is a degree and it is marketing, and it's just like a lot of the stuff I have learned has kind of, you know, you can learn it online a bit faster. So that's my downfall, but like the degree is still meaningful to a certain extent for me, but it's just that thing nowadays where it's just like, hey, a lot of people can get the information elsewhere.
So your degree's in marketing, right? So how do you see yourself marketing your Twitch? Like my second follow-up question to this is like, why haven't you went to Facebook gaming just because of the sake of marketing?
I feel like, see, the thing is with Facebook gaming with me, I really don't enjoy well, for me thus far, what I've seen, it's just like I don't enjoy the way people interact. It feels different because
there's not a proper platform for it.
It's not. It's
a Facebook platform, so you can't do what you can do.
Yeah.
But the marketing side of you should be like, yo, I can sponsor ads. I can XYZ.
Yeah.
Like if you're keeping them all on one platform. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not trying to, like, a lot of people are not moving to Twitch. I understand why. It's because you work in marketing. Like you're marketing. Like it's attention. Like you're trying to keep attention. Like something that's really strong about marketing is you need to keep that person all on one platform. Or like the less clicks, it's the higher chance. It's the chance. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, for example, Twitch is a whole nother app. It's a whole nother website. It's something that people are not accustomed to, right? So how are you gonna market this? How have you been marketing this?
So the way I've been marketing, quote unquote marketing, like my Twitch channel itself, it's just like, obviously I try to push it through my social medias at time, but it's hard. So the way I push myself about It's just like, and that includes the help of Sabres because they've been helping promote my stuff. So it's through like Discord communities. There's a lot of Discord communities where you post your links. A lot of people have like self promos even on my Discord.
Alright, 1 second. Please explain to them what Discord is.
So Discord is like an app where like everyone can like game and talk, and like there's different uses of Discord. Sometimes people use it just for personal use, like they create one server and it's just with the homies and they're just talking all the time. But then with a lot of Twitch streamers, they have their own Discords where like they're trying to cultivate a community out of Twitch as well. So that's what I try to do. And what I try to do is I've got a self promo section where like whoever like streams, whoever wants to stream, they post their stuff, whether it's Twitch or not. Even if they just want to promote a YouTube video, they put it there. I make sure to click and I make sure to suss out whoever's there. And a lot of different communities do that, and they try to just build from Twitch. Like they're trying to build out of Twitch into Discord or like into Instagram, Facebook. So the meanings of like, hey, as you said, Twitch is just one entity, and it's up to you if you want to branch it out. So that's what I've been trying to do, especially with Discord. I branch it out where like the people that want to come in, we have a movie night. We watch whatever movie night we want to. And that's what I've been trying to do is like the Discord and even just Twitch itself. Like when I'm on people's channels, I'm talking. I like to like game with people as well, and I've gotten to meet so much people through just like games. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just
played games with me, so that's
we need to.
Nah, I've been on that Valorant. I played Valorant. I don't like it.
I mean, it's hard. Everyone says it's
not hard.
I'm shit at games, bro. I'm only getting better now, but.
Okay, just quickly, he plays Valorant, right? Yeah. And I feel like Valorant is CS with Dota.
Yeah.
Like that's the way
people
I see it.
People say CS with Overwatch.
That's all it is. Like I play it, I'm like, okay, I get it, I understand it.
Yeah.
Like I understand that you gotta like the dudes who do things like I don't like they have like spells or whatever it's called. It's just like it's a very unfair advantage if you don't know how to use it.
Yeah, no, it is.
Like it's fucked. Like I was using the fire dude, and the fire dude like throws firewalls and shit like
Phoenix.
that. Yeah. And I was like, yo, this is so unfair. Like you just box guys in there and just demolish them.
How much times did you flash yourself with his flashes? Because he's got the flash.
The curve one. The
curve flashes.
Yeah. I always hit the wall. Like I'm just like, and it doesn't curve it enough. Like I'm like, I could have guessed this distance. Yeah. Trust. I played this because I got bored and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try a new game.
No, that's fair.
Okay, so with trying to send someone from Facebook to Twitch, right?
Yep.
What do you see the conversion value on it?
Well, Facebook to Twitch, like
or even Instagram, just say a social media platform to Twitch. Do you see that it's much harder to try to like navigate them to that area because it's like a lot of people don't know what Twitch is.
Yeah.
Like. People are just finding out what Facebook and YouTube is. Like I hate to say this, like I'm sure in the last year or two, your mum has only just found out what YouTube is.
Yeah. Like it hasn't been long, and now she's on YouTube on like a daily basis.
Correct.
Yeah.
See, but we were on a daily basis on YouTube
for ages.
3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So like now, how long do you think it is? Okay, this is a double-edged sort of question.
Yeah.
Is YouTube's? I'm not saying dying out. I'm saying it's at its plateau, right? Is Twitch on the rise, and how do you see Twitch becoming a main part of our social media life?
It's just that's the thing. If people do want that real-time interactions, because there's people that come into my stream when I do like a just chatting portion. Yeah. People come in and we get hella deep with our talks, where they're generally like asking advice. So I feel like that real-time approach is the benefit, but then that's the thing. There's a lot of alternative platforms that are just live stream as well. Like you have YouTube gaming.
Yeah.
That's doing really well. Facebook gaming as well. I mean, we had Mixer, but then they're gone now. But it's just like, I don't know. It's really the way I see Twitch is just like everything's in real time. Everything's there. But then like in terms of growth, there's still there's still an untapped potential of reaching the mainstream market of Twitch. Because like not enough people are clicking in. Like if you think about it, there's a lot of people that that go into like a lot of people still have that mentality of like, oh, like Twitch isn't mainstream. But then like live streaming or gaming isn't like it's a hobby. But then like you see like the numbers, the concurrent viewerships that they have for like LOL. There was a Fortnite I think he was like he's a Fortnite streamer on Twitch he had almost 1 million people concurrent watching the video.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and Joe were actually talking about this, and I was going through the Twitch. Like, you can see what people are streaming, right?
Yeah.
Yo, people are streaming the most dumbest shit. Like, I saw people watching people play Plants vs Zombies.
Dude, I was streaming a game where it's a point and click game where you get a guy a date. I was playing that and everyone was fucking around with it, loving it.
I just don't understand it. See, I feel like the game isn't the selling point anymore.
It's a personality.
It's the personality that's selling the game.
Yeah.
Right? Like, just say for example, people are what's that game? It's like Mafia, but it's not.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Yeah.
It's the interaction. It's the personalities that bring Among Us entertaining. Like, if you played that with 5 boring motherfuckers, it's gonna be boring as fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be boring.
Yeah, like if people don't have like the sneakiness or the attitude or willing to lie and make up shit, like stuff like that, to make things more entertaining, it won't be an entertaining game, right? So, do you feel like is there a point of people moving to Twitch from YouTube, and what can they create? Because could you create daily vlogs on Twitch?
You can't. It's hard. Like, I mean, they have a section where you can post highlights and people can go back and watch it, or like people can rewatch your VODs as like replays. But then that's the thing though. The reason why people don't like watching VODs as much is like they can't chat. And when people see chat like talking, where people are talking, it's this whole different experience to like just watching a replay.
So because is it like Instagram Live though?
Yeah, it's kind of like Instagram Live. You know how like someone goes live, they save the replay, and then like you rewatch the replay, but you just can't comment back. Cause that's pretty much like with Twitch as well. You can't comment back, but like you see everyone's comments.
So with Twitch, can I just grab my phone right now and be like, I'm live?
You can live stream, yeah.
On your phone?
Yeah. A lot of people like just do IRL streams. Like there's this girl that I followed the other day. She's just dead ass walking like in shopping centers, just walking like driving around. Just puts her phone out, just talks to chat while she's driving. And she's got a decent enough viewership as well.
That's crazy, because like when you really think about it, right? So like content these days, like we come from a marketing background, right? So like it just doesn't matter anymore. Like it just really does not matter. Attention is where it's at. Like if you can get someone's attention for some fucking odd reason, you need to capitalize, right? So you're coming back to the point of I'm moving from Discord, I'm moving to Instagram, I'm moving to whatever, right?
Yeah.
What is your main thing that you want to capitalize everyone on? Because like I'll be brutally honest, right? So like my start of this was I'm going to change one subscriber to one consumer. So a consumer of any of my businesses, correct? Do you have a plan like that?
See, my main mantra of like the reason why I started Twitch, I made this random video for like, it was in like year 11 in high school. The video was, hey, you have to sell Dr. Pepper, make a commercial. And then like I got inspired by a music video where some guy was handing out affirmations like in a box and just giving it to people. So we're like, hey, let's mix it together. But then like, so it was a commercial, like it was nothing too special. But then like, because we went to the city and we were giving out affirmations, we gave it to this one girl, and then like just
I remember this video.
Yeah. So just the way she looked, she was just like, yo, you really made my day. And that's always just stuck into my eyes, where it's just like, just like one little thing can make such a big difference in someone's day. So my mantra on Twitch, and just like the way I want to continue bringing about myself, is just like, hey, if I can make one person feel more positive, one person just feel more, optimistic about something, it could make a big change in their lives. So that's kind of like my mindset on Twitch. It's just like, hey, I'm just here just to entertain guys, make people feel a bit better. Because like it's kind of just like, hey, you go home from like work or something has been stressful. People go on like Netflix, people go on like YouTube, people just watch the TV. Whereas with me, I'm just like, hey, I'm not cool off. Where like you can just relax with me, you can just have a good time, and you don't have to worry about anything else. I can just entertain you for like the set of hours.
That's it. That's literally like that's something that I wanted to do with this, because this is something that I was like, hey, you know what? I know all these cool people. I want to sit down with them, and like this is how I got to where I got, because it is the community that I built myself around. You know what I mean? Like it's that feeling that you want to do something better for someone else, like that selflessness feeling that you're just like, I'm not being selfish anymore. I want to give back, and it's like money is great, but it's like if you can bring value. Value is a whole different thing. It's like it's I don't care if I'm not like, if you take 1% of what I say and adapt it to your life, because it's the same as like when you said that you studied. It's like if we can take 1 to 5% of whatever you learn from whatever and adapt it to your life to make your life that 5% better, our job's done. Our job is definitely done. So like the reason why I actually brought Sonny on here, because Twitch is things that people never thought existed.
Yeah.
Like pretend 4 years ago, just say 4 years ago, you told your mum, I'm gonna live stream and play games for a living.
Yeah.
Your mum's gonna be like, get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
Like,
and you know what? That's still happening now.
yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Like because like you're Filipino.
Yeah.
Right. Joe's Filipino,
Yeah.
and I know, like we come from an Asian household that
Strict.
this is not the norm.
Yeah.
Like till this day, my mum still doesn't understand really what I do, because when she's like, "Are you gonna go play music today?" and I'm like, "What does that mean?" and she's like, I understand she's saying, "Am I gonna go DJ?" because DJing is not a regular thing, right? And it's same as like, "Are you gonna work today?" and she's like, "What time do you go to work?" I'm like, "I go to work whenever the fuck I feel like it." and she's like, "What does that mean?" Like, because our generation is so different now compared to I'm gonna say our Asian immigration generation, that we have the freedom to do whatever we sort of like now, right now. But it still comes with the Asian household of we need to make them proud, correct? So that's why you probably got your degree. Probably, So, will you ever have your mum on live stream?
Oh, so we're actually planning. So we're meant to. So there's this thing on Twitch where like you have channel points, and when you build those channel points, like I set a community goal of like everyone has to put channel points in, and we reach a community goal of like, hey, we're gonna do a cooking stream. So there's this one day we're planning it out where I'm gonna have the camera in the kitchen, myself and my mom. Yeah, we're gonna cook chicken adobo. We'll probably cook some lupa. We're gonna do some stuff together. So, like, people are excited for it. People remind me in chat. They're like, "Hey, like, when are you doing the cooking stream?" I'm meant to be doing a workout stream as well. I'm meant to be doing an IRL stream where I'm walking in the city. And like, people have been keen for it, but then it's just like, I just need to manage when I have to do it exactly.
Quickly.
Yeah.
What is the difference between an IRL stream and a Twitch stream? Like, technically, it's in real life.
Yeah, it's in real life. But then that's the thing.
But technically, it is real life, and it is live. Like, what's the difference? Like, if I put my phone out right now and I stream, that's an IRL stream, right? But what's the difference if I put a camera up, have a boom mic, and have a green screen? Like, what's the difference?
I feel like the difference is people see you outside of your zone. So like everyone's like adjusted to like my zone. So like you see the pop vinyls, you see like whatever's in my background, and then like you see me like microphone chair. But then that IRL stream of you actually walking around, interacting with people, just seeing yourself like doing stuff in the city, like so much people love that content instead of you just being stuck at home, like just like in your little room. A lot of people like that IRL.
It fascinates the fuck out of me, because dude, to me it's like it's the same shit.
Yeah, no, it's different. So like there's this one person that streams on YouTube that I love. His name's Asian Andy. He just every single day he just walks out, and like he has this thing where like he has text to speech. So whenever people donate, he has a speaker, and the donations say, so like the speaker is saying whatever the people are donating saying, and it's just wild, and it creates content.
Because that could fuck you up.
Yeah,
like I could donate and say some real stupid shit.
Yeah, and that's what's happened to him. But then for me, when I do an IRL stream, obviously I'm not doing that because I know it's too much for me. But then with me, I feel like a lot of people would want to see me, just walk down like Flinders Street, or just like me eating food in public and people looking at me, or like me just doing really spontaneous stuff like playing basketball or something. Like people have told me, they're like, "Yo, I want to see you play basketball," because I talk myself off too much.
Bro, do you know who you're talking to, cuz?
No.
Like, come on, bro. I'll play that ball game, bro. We'll play.
Yeah, we'll go. But yeah, no, that's the thing. It's just, that's the differences. Because like with me, the usual structure of my streams is like, hey, I'm gonna just chat, and I'm a game, and then we'll interact like throughout the whole night. And then that's my stream setup. But then as soon as I do something different, where it's an IRL stream, and I've only done it once. So when I recorded that stupid ass Christmas song I made for fun, I was at my friend's house. I pulled out my phone.
Yo, wait, hold up, pause. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I watched that shit and I was so confused. It was like a brand new Kanye video that I just had to like dissect it and sort of be like,
I
was like, I'm not sure if this is a lull. Like, am I supposed to lull? Was there like deep meaning into this?
Yeah.
Like, yo, you fucked me up on that one, because I was just like, I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, is this funny? Is it funny?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure. Sonny trying to be funny, or was trying to be serious?
I'm telling you. Yeah, no, see, I've always, so like, this whole music, because I love, like, I mean, you could tell.
Yeah.
We both love our music. See, I love my music, and then, like, I've always wanted to just fiddle around with music. So all the music I make is never going to be serious. It's just going to be a meme. And that's what I wanted to do, because of the year that everyone's had this podcast. I'm like, yo, as a little Christmas gift, I'm just going to drop just something funny for fun.
Yeah.
We're going to record a dumbass video. My younger sister recorded it as well, and she killed it. So it was just like, yep, that's for you guys. Laugh at it, have a good time. That's the main thing, just make people laugh at it. And,
what does his sister think?
Oh no! At first, because like the song was so grotesque.
No,
yeah.
like in general, like what does she think of what you're doing?
My younger sister, both of my sisters, I feel like my older sister was a bit resistant. Like she was just like, "What are you doing?" But my younger sister, because like
she's growing up with this.
Yeah, like she's fine with it. Like I was like, if anything, because like we're both quote unquote creatives, myself and my younger sister. But I know my sister has a higher ceiling than me in terms of creativity. So like I think she accepted it at first, and she was willing to join the stream first. So like I did a 24-hour stream.
And how much younger is your younger sister?
Like, 2-3 years.
Okay, so it's not that massive of a difference.
It's
so
not.
It's still in the same generation.
We're so myself and my older sister, younger sister, we're still within the same generation. The difference is like my oldest sister is 2 years older than me. So 5 years, 6 years, give or take, between my older sister, younger sister.
Okay, so like, so you guys all grew up in that. So is it harder, or why is it harder to get your older sister to understand it than your younger sister?
I just feel like in terms of our interest, I feel like that's what made it a bit harder. But then my older sister, like she consumes like YouTube, TikTok, stuff like that as well. But then it's just my younger sister has delved through like that whole creative grind. Like she makes music herself. She like takes photos, she makes videos, like she records music videos for people. And it's just like she has more of that creative like understanding. So that's why I feel like she kind of like she was kind of a bit more accepting of my streaming thing first. Cause like she came into my stream, like she was in my chat on my first stream, and like I did a 24-hour stream, and then I need someone to shave my hair, and she just came in, she was like, yeah, no, I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah. That is fucking crazy. All right, so let's wrap this up. We spoke about everything, right? Yep. We spoke about nearly everything that we could talk about Twitch, because Twitch is such a next upcoming thing. Or I would say it is the thing right now. It's on par with TikTok, yep. Right? If you had to give the listeners, the viewers, 5 tips on how to become decent, let's call decent at Twitch, what would that be?
So
I would count 5.
All right, let's make sure I count 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, number 1.
You gotta continue that.
Yeah, so the 5 tips that I would give for people that want to start streaming is, number 1, make sure you invest in good equipment. Just have a microphone that's clear. You can buy a cheap webcam from like Amazon. It's like what, $30-$40, and it gives you like what, HD quality. Like invest in like okay equipment where like people are coming in and it's not scuffed. Your audio levels are not cooked. You're not blurry to a certain extent. So invest in that. Number 2, I would say start a stream schedule where like people know when to come in. People know that like, hey, at this time you're going to be streaming. It's just all about continuity. And while you want to grow, you just want to know, like people want to know when you're regularly coming on. Number 3, I would say that don't focus on the numbers too much. Because if you focus on the numbers straight away, you're just going to be adapt to like, hey, I need to reach this amount. It's just like if you're just natural towards your approach on Twitch, not very analytical, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Number 4, because I forgot the 5th one, so I'm gonna just say 4 and 5, because this is my most like if someone can take away people. So from the 5, this is 4 and 5, just networking. Networking is the most pivotal thing on Twitch.
It's because you can't count.
I can count. I just can't remember. But yeah, networking is the most important thing. It's just like you want to foster a community where people foster. Yeah. You want to foster a community where like people coming in regularly, people know who you are, people know your values and what you're trying to like comprehend like with Twitch, with your life. So that I feel like that's the most important thing that you should do, is just networking, just meeting people. There's so much people that have come into my stream that have grown. One of my close streaming friends, we managed to just network. Like he came into my stream, he was like, yo, I'm down to play Uno with you one day, because we're doing wagers.
Uno.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing Uno wagers. And then like
you're betting on Uno?
Yeah. So like whoever would win, they get gifted subs.
Oh, I thought it's like I'll bet you $5 I'm gonna pull out a draw 2 or some shit.
Oh no, it's like, yeah, whoever wins.
That's hectic.
Yeah, so it was toxic, it was fun. but it was amazing because that's how I met one of my close streaming friends. So he came in, and at the time his stream, like I like his stream was like on 0 1 views. There wasn't as much people coming in, and I kind of just like helped him out. I'm like, hey bro, this is how we're gonna do it. And then from that we reached affiliate. From that he reached 200, 500. Like he just started growing. So it's just like networking is important because like if there's people that want to like grow with you, and there's people that just just want that inner sense of community of like, hey, I belong to here. It's very pivotal on growth on Twitch. So make sure to look out for that.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that we don't have on YouTube. Like I feel like there's YouTube groups, but it's sort of like it's a clique more than a group. It's more than a community. It's sort of like you see in America how there's YouTube cliques. There's like a gang of them that live in one house and they content create and shit like that. You don't have that shit here. We don't have that. Like we physically don't have that in Australia, and I feel like that's the limitation that YouTube brings with Australians. Because if you're not just making fire content or relatable content or educational content in Australia, there is no clique that you can join or a gang you can join or like you can't blood in with some
like those
YouTube
content houses stuff where everyone's just pushing out stuff.
Like there's nothing like that here. And it's like the funny thing about Twitch is you can do that because it's all live streamed. Like it's like there's no need to actually I need to sit down with you, I need to cut like to make this happen I had to ask him, I had to see what time he's free, like I had to like make day like whatever, move my business around, shit like that. But it's like with Twitch, it's sort of like
it's a bit more easier. Like there's so much people that have come into my chat. They're like, hey, like so there's this one of our younglings on the stream. His name's Joshy. He's a kid. And he was just like, yo, like, because this was my first time playing Among Us. Like, it was a while ago. He was like, yo, I can, like, set up a game for you, stuff like that. And now he just comes on the stream as a regular. And there's so much people that we've met just on stream. Because, like, the thing is with Twitch as well, a lot of people that are in your chat, they're either just watching or they're actually streamers as well.
Yeah, correct.
So that's the thing. We've gotten in and we've just started talking. And it's just, they come in, they're streamers, we all stream together. And we just get to build relationships like that. So...
yeah, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like YouTubers are very snobby.
It's hard. It's harder to like be like, hey, let's collab on something.
Yeah. I feel like, and it's like some of my dudes, like some of the people that I know that I would say is like relatively famous and stuff like that. Like Gina Darling, like the Fung Bros and stuff like that. Those, I feel like we connect because we're Asian. Like it's a real like Asian thing. I hate to say it, but like with the Twitch people, I just feel like it's just more easier.
It is. It generally is.
Anyway, guys, that's the end of this podcast. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, do all those good things. And if you want to find out where Sonny is living, where are you living on right now, guys?
All right, twitch.tv/Sonny Movement. Dun.
Is it very important to find a real easy name?
Yeah. I mean, you know me. I've had that Sonny Movement thing for ages. And that's what everyone's just...
I feel like HaoYouPhill is really hard because everyone writes it as like HOW.
No, like, but like it thing though, pun. You can remember it though.
Yeah, it's a pun.
Yeah, it's a pun. No, it still works. We're good.
Anyway, arigato gozaimasu. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening. Peace. I'll speak to you soon.
Guys.